But first, we head to Bonanza High School to meet a teacher who has impacted generations of kids and has served in the classroom for more than 50 years.
There are 3 full sheets of paper.
74-year-old Pennie Edmond has been a teacher in the Clark County School District for more than 50 years.
Well, I started in 70. That was my end of my first year. So it's almost, I don't know if it's 53 or 54. They said 54. Okay, I'll agree. I'm not going to argue with you.
And most of those years have been right here at Bonanza High School. She was one of the original staff members when Bonanza first opened in 1976.
She said she was here when the school opened, so I feel like she's seen a lot.
While Miss Edmond has spent most of her life in the classroom, it wasn't originally where she thought she'd end up.
Yeah, I was training in college to be in science, chemistry. And I thought that I was going to be working with nuclear things. The guess turns out my husband is the one that worked at the test site and drilled holes for nuclear bombs. But I never really officially finished off. I just said, okay. And the school district says, well, we have a job. And so I went there.
But it is here, teaching students, that she's made her mark.
Everybody knows who Miss Edmond is. If you're like a freshman and you're like, oh, I have Miss Edmond's class, we'll be like, oh, you have Miss Edmond's class? Oh, okay, we'll show you exactly where her room is, because she's been here for like so long. Everybody knows her.
Retirement did cross her mind once, but then her husband passed away.
And when he died, I didn't have any real reason to retire now, because everything we'd planned was for both of us. And they said, okay, well, you're hired, Bonanza, we'll take you right away. I said, okay, thank you.
And so back to the classroom she came.
For her to go, be here for so many years and see how kids grow up, I feel like that's a really strong and great quality.
While a lot has changed in the past 50+ years, Miss Edmond says, maybe not as much as you'd think.
Kids are still kids. They still have the same problems.
So this year, once again, she has a new class full of fresh faces.
I like this class a lot because she's able to show me the things that I'm not used to or anything that I need help with.
As another school year begins.
Yeah, I guess I'm infamous. I wouldn't say necessarily famous, but infamous.
Among Miss Edmond's former students, Imagine Dragons lead singer Dan Reynolds, pro baseball player Chris Bryant, and her very own granddaughter who graduated last May.